Yo guys, what's good? It's Saturn back here with another video. Today I'm actually in a different location. It's echoey in here and stuff, guys. This is a place I go to sometimes to work out at and stuff like that, but it is echoey. So I do apologize for the echo, but the house is packed right now and there's a bunch of people there, so I can't really record there right now. But yeah, guys, I am recording on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, so I hope it's better for y'all. I forgot to bring my mic with me to test it out, but basically, yeah, guys, I'm in a scary little building right now, but don't worry about it. Today, I'm going to be going over stop letting failure hold you back, guys. Just stop letting it hold you back. I know we all go through this urge of doing something, and then we're scared to take the steps to get there and the risk to get there. And just the thought of failure stops you from doing what you want to do. So, yeah, guys, I do have some notes here I'll be going over. So if you see me looking down at my phone and stuff like that, it's just because I wrote these notes a couple days ago, so I can't really remember what I wrote down. And I'm gonna kind of freestyle it as well. But basically, guys, failure. Main topic of this thing is failure. So let's go ahead and start there. So failure. Failure, a lot of people are scared of failure. They look at failure as something they want to stay away from. And they don't want to be even nowhere even near failure or think about failure. But me, I've been through failure so much and I failed so many times. I've come to realize that failure is a tool and to use it as a tool, guys. So failure really does help you in life. Some of the most important lessons I've ever learned in my life came from failure, guys. And that's something we got to learn. You know, if we do everything right the first time and perfect the first time, we're always going to think it's in us to, not mess up. We're never going to be humbled, first of all. And second of all, you're never going to know anything. You're just going to keep going off your mind and thinking your mind's right every time, the first time. That's not always a good instinct to have. Sometimes you need to think about different scenarios, different positions, put yourself in different people's shoes. Never think that your standpoint is the most important right there is, because it's not, guys. And I'm trying to tell you all this. Failure is more than just, failing and being sad and being broke. Failure, there's more to it. You can fail one time and 10 up what you failed on in a year just from failing that one time, because you found out that your lesson from failing, the importance of failure, because you're going to go through failure, whether it's, a grade, finances, a job. You're going to fail at something, guys. And that's the thing. We're all going to fail at something. And I'm not just saying this to down anybody, but failure is common and it will happen, guys. The thing is we got to understand how to project that failure. Project that failure into motivation. Project that failure into, instead of, oh man, I failed, let's just be sad about it and not try no more. Let's use this failure as a lesson. Let's use it as a learning lesson, a teaching something, right, guys? Let's just say, well, I know not to hit that patch of gravel going down this hill anymore because, hey, I slid out last time. I learned from my lesson. I'm going to go to the left a little bit. And there you go. You made it, right? And of course, there could be other things that happen. You can make it, then keep going fast, your brakes fail, whatever. You can go a million ways about it. But at the end of the day, just something simple as that, right? You missed the patch of gravel because you hit it the first time and wrecked, right? So therefore, go around it next time. Or a business idea, that flopped. Okay, well, we need to try harder. We need to think harder of a better product to improve the quality, stuff like that, guys. There's a million different ways to improve off failure, even grades. Have you ever had a test where online, like one of those little tests they give you, and it said try again? You missed the first answer, but it says try again, and you get it right the second time. There you go, guys. You learn from your lesson. You understand from your failure to fix things, right? So the thing about failure is it is scary, especially when you're opening a business, even YouTube. I'm scared of failure on YouTube, but at the end of the day, the way I think of it is if I fail, it's because of me. I didn't try hard enough. I didn't put enough work in. If I wasn't consistent enough, because no matter what, if you're consistent enough with something and you keep doing it and give yourself no choice but to stop, no choice but to win, then you're going to end up winning. You're going to end up getting 1,000 views on a video. You're going to end up getting somewhere with that, guys. And that's the thing. But just the thought of failure can hold you back. The thought of failure causes procrastination. The thought of failure causes you from even doing what you want to do. You know how many times I've planned to do something and not done it because I was scared of failure? Because I was scared of wasting that money. I was scared of wasting that energy. I was scared of being heartbroken. Well, guys, I've also done things that I have failed at. I've had a clothing brand I failed at. I had I've had 2 YouTube channels I've failed at before when I was a kid. You know, I've failed at many things in life, guys, and I plan to fail on many more things, not on purpose, but because I know what life is. But the thing is don't fail and quit. Fail, take that as a lesson and win. You know, if you fail multiple times, just look at that as a thing is, you know, you've been in it for a while. You're gonna fail. With being consistent, being in it, you're gonna fail. I'm probably gonna fail on here. I'm probably gonna, you know, mess up a few times on here, but I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. Oh, I need better thumbnails. That's why I wasn't getting the views. I learned from my mistakes. I need better thumbnails. I need better editing. I need better quality. I need a better microphone. Stuff like that, guys. I plan to upgrade to a camera in the future, but right now I didn't feel like spending the money on all that equipment, and I needed a new phone. This phone sucks. Therefore, I got me a new phone. It comes with better quality and a better microphone. But of course, right now it's echoey, so it's hard to hear that. But I mean, at the end of the day, this did upgrade my YouTube some way, and I'm very happy because now I can use this phone for my businesses that or my side business that I'm gonna be doing, my YouTube, and plus my budgeting and all that. And then of course, on top of all that, I can keep all my files in here and have enough storage on like this phone. I had to delete a video to get another video. Now I ain't got to worry about that, guys. And it's all because I took the risk of getting this phone. But, you know, I'm not saying I ain't going to fail, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely risk I was risk of getting this phone and failing to get it. Like, I didn't, because, you know, 18 or whatever you go to, you never know if those things are going to go through. Like, in my head, I had it set, like, if I don't get this phone today, I'm not getting a new phone. I'm just going to stick with this one until it fries. And if I had that thought, man, and I didn't get this phone, then I would have failed and I would have quit and not got this phone at all. But instead, I kept pushing. I was like, well, it went perfect, first of all, but that's just the mindset I had. We don't need to have that mindset, guys. Don't fail once and quit. You need to fail. Well, you don't need to fail in period, but if you fail or fall, get back up and make that a win, guys. Make that a win. You know how many times you learn from your mistakes in life and how important those are? I've learned from so many of my mistakes, guys. For instance, I'll give y'all a funny little story. I had a gun one time and I, you know, was messing around with it and I shot randomly. I was like, dang, I thought that was empty because I was messing with 2 guns at once. You know what I've learned my lesson since then? Check my gun more than once and don't ever have 2 of them out at a time messing with them, because I was trying to show somebody safety lessons, got caught up, put that gun to the side, picked up my other one, then went and grabbed that one back thinking it was unloaded. I went to go check it as just a motion, and instead of actually checking it, I just did the motion and ended up cocking one in the chamber. And the rest was history, right? I shot at the ground or whatever. But like I said, guys, I learned from that lesson. That's a pretty big lesson because there could have been somebody in front of that. There could have been a lot of things, guys. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to learn from our failures. And we don't need to let failure hold us back, because there's always a way to fail at something. And if you always think that before you do it, you're usually going to quit, guys. And if you don't take any risk in life, you are never going to get, and I hate to say it, you're never going to get anywhere, honestly. And I don't mean risk as going $50,000 in debt. I don't mean that. I mean, there's risk you got to do. There's risk to get another job that's going to pay better. For instance, you know, this is going to be about risk and failure kind of a little bit, because it kind of mixes, I feel like. You know, you're scared to fail. That's why you don't take the risk. I was scared to fail not getting this Dr. Pepper job. I was scared to take the risk, but I put all my hands on God, put all my prayers to God, and I prayed and prayed and prayed, put my full faith into God, and I took this risk. Went for a job for about 3 weeks. I went without a job, right? I got this job. I make double than what I was making. I'm happy what I do. I go to work tomorrow and I'm not dreading it. I'm happy to go to work tomorrow. I'm happy to go stock shelves. I'm happy to just move product out there, guys. And that's not me just saying that to try and get a promotion. They don't watch this channel. This is me just saying this. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do at work, and I enjoy what I do when I come home. I got a wife at home. I take care of her. She takes care of me. I got a doggy. I love that dog. I got me a house that's paid off because we built it. I got YouTube. I love doing YouTube, and I hope it becomes my second income one day, if not my primary income one day. I got friends that I hang out with. Life is great right now, you know, and I took risk. And of course, I have things behind the doors that, you know, I got to do. I got to fix things. I got a few things I got to work on and stuff like that. That definitely impacts my finances. But at the end of the day, if I let that risk and that failure hold me back from getting this job, I would be so behind right now. I would be double behind because I'm making double of what I make now. I wouldn't have got my new car. I wouldn't have got this new phone. I wouldn't have got my brand new bedroom set. I wouldn't have got my new TVs. I wouldn't have got my new stuff like that, man. And don't get me wrong, my lifestyle is definitely upgraded. But you got to think, guys, when I built this house, there was nothing in it. So I had no choice but to buy these TVs. And it's not I got the on TV, the cheapest one you can get, 55-inch in both living room and bedroom. So it's like, what, $500, $600 just in TVs right there? That's not bad for 2 TVs. That's big. And of course, my fiance, she moved down. And when I say wife, she's going to be my wife in 2 weeks, by the way. But yeah, guys, like I'm saying, do not let failure hold you back. You don't think she was scared of failing when she moved down here with me? You know, we got to think we were both teenagers. You don't think she was scared of failing when she come down here, but she still did it, and she took the risk, and it's been amazing. And I'm not going to say you're going to take the risk and win every time. You're going to lose sometimes. But learn from that loss and get back up and take a win, guys. That's all I'm saying. This video is 11 minutes long. I honestly feel like I've kind of went off track, and it's kind of been a pointless video. But I honestly hope it's got to some of y'all's heads and some of y'all's things. I don't even know if I was saying this right. I completely went off my notes. I didn't even look at my notes. I looked at them for like a solid 5 seconds. And yeah. Like I say, guys, the only thing I really see on here that I can skip over is, you know, use failure as motivation. Keep pushing and get that win, guys. And I'm sorry it's echoey in here. I'm sorry if this video wasn't the best and it was just kind of, you know, last minute kind of deal. I got to plan 2 more videos out today, so I'm kind of just tired. I just kind of woke up here a little bit ago, so I'm just here. Shot this video for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm sorry about the last 2 or 3 uploads, man. I didn't have Wi-Fi at the house, so they've been a day late, but I'm still uploading every day. It's just like a day later, so I hope y'all understand that. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'll catch you on the next one, and I'll see y'all in a Saturn, guys. Peace out.